afternoon. For a second I wasn't going to make a video, but then I remembered I found something last night that I wanted to talk about. I read an article, I think it was, I don't know, it was on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure it was a local radio station. They were talking about bird flu, and in Newton County, it's one county in Missouri, it's two counties below me, which big chicken production down there in that county, but 4 million birds, egg layers, they specified that, were euthanized, and the bodies were taken to a landfill in Lamar, Missouri, which is about 20 miles east of me. And then there was, like, I forget the number, but there were some people that had some symptoms, and it turned out that none of them had the bird flu. And it didn't say how many actual chickens were tested. And then it went on to say that they will be back up into full production within a year, which is crazy. They, it's just crazy. These farmers' livelihood is put on hold for a year until, I'm making a little bit of an assumption, that they can get chickens that are at point of lay, which means they're laying eggs. And then they hauled them, I don't know, about 100 miles. That's not an exact number, but that's just an estimate on my part. On the public highways, I don't know how well these trucks were sealed up. Were they like just big dumpsters and they threw a tarp over them? But if this stuff's so what's the word I'm looking for here? Contagious. It's so easy to get that we've got to kill every bird on a farm. Why are we transporting them on the public highways hundreds of miles, And then, of course, I think Lamar is the only landfill for a long ways around here anymore. And I need to do a story on that landfill. That's a pretty unique deal. But I wanted to update everybody on that. It looks like the Missouri Department of Public Health, I don't know who all's involved in all of this, but have lifted the ban on the sales of chickens. And I noticed some local people around here that promote little swaps. They're animal swaps, but mainly chickens, have said that they will start having, the ban has been lifted on all the restrictions. The ban's not been lifted on all the restrictions. The restrictions and the ban on chicken sales has been lifted. The chicken sales and swaps and all that. So those will get back underway, which is a good thing. This whole thing has been crazy. The amount of birds that were just killed. I mean, we're talking probably hundreds of millions of birds nationwide, because that 4 million was just one county in Missouri. One Missouri county, they killed 4 million egg-laying birds. That doesn't account for the meat birds. I have not heard of anybody's private or backyard flock being infected, which, you know, that says something. And as far as I know, there's no testing done on, you know, small backyard flocks. It's just the huge confinement operations, which should make us all a little nervous about buying chicken out of the store. But anyway, I just wanted to update that. Let me say it again, 4 million birds in one county in Missouri. And I put out another video a while back. You can go back and check that out if you want. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's something like 130 million dead chickens or something like that. It was a couple of weeks ago. So like I said, I just wanted to get on here and update that. I was going to do it last night, but it slipped my mind. So I did it today. Just FYI, everything's good on our little homestead, farm, whatever you want to call it. All the baby goats are doing fine. I'll include some video with this. That was a little bit of video I got yesterday. And we're all doing good. So I guess I'll wrap this up, but let's keep this in mind. You know, the government does things, and it's we need to all be questioning the government. Let's not forget, they're not, most of those people aren't, they might be expert lawyers or whatever. AOC was an expert bartender maybe, but you know, they're not experts on everything. And sometimes they get misled. And not to let them off the hook, they should do some research. They have people who can do the research for them that are paid by us. So anyway, question the government, question the science, question everything the government has to say. So with that, I'm going to get off here, and we'll catch y'all later. Let's look out for each other. Let's help each other when we can. Don't forget to pray.